Alright, I have an 89 Chevy. I was repairing the loose column, took the whole damn shift column apart, which is an absolute nightmare. If you don't have to do it, don't. Putting it back together, this rod stumped the hell out of me. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna figure it out. Now, this piece here fell out when I took the whole thing apart. So far, I know that attaches to this and somehow actuates that rod. When you move this up, it pushes this piece down, slides on that guide, and it moves the rod. What I don't know is how to put the damn thing back together. So I'm gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna come back and tell you. Okay, I think I figured it out. You can see that the bottom part of that piece of plastic has a concave edge that kind of sits on that rod, and the rod can kind of move on it. So you slide it in from the bottom to where that kind of rounded piece slides in. You see how it's oriented from here, and it slides up against that stop. And then once it's under there, you get down here below and you kind of snap that rod onto it. Sorry, camera's kind of blurry because I got grease on the lens. Next thing is you got to get that outside cover on there, because that acts as a guide, and I'll figure out the best way to do that and get back to you. Alright, after screwing around with this, I decided that I'm only going to want to do this once. So, take some of this grease, get it all over here, put that on there. The grease is to hold this in place, just like that. Line this up, that hole lines up with that hole for the lever, and then I don't know if you can see what's going on here. Having a hard time getting it in the camera. But the back part of that plastic piece is engaging with the curved part of that rod. And once you've got that on there, you want to get this up in place. Now once you've got this where you want it, you want to click this, make sure it's working. See, mine, yeah, it's engaged with that rod like it's supposed to be. Now comes the fun part. I had to take these Torx bolts out and slide this collar back off to get this. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this and hold the camera at the same time, so bear with me. I'm going to get this out of the way. See, if you look down in this hole, we're going to attempt to get that piece, as we're sliding this on, making that plastic piece fit up in that hole to where it engages with this lever. Before we can get this collar on, you see this hole here? There's a pin behind it, a springed pin that we got to make. It's got to go in that hole. Okay, well, that fell. So, guess what? I gotta start over. And you guys don't need to see me start over. I already went through this part once. And it'll be a whole lot easier to get this on there without having to hold the camera. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I can get it in. And if I can get it in place correctly, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, as you can see, that plastic piece, that curved piece in there, it's got the goofy curve here and the concave curve over there, slid into place where it's supposed to be, and this clicks it. I'm not going to click it now because I don't have my torque screws back in yet. Once I get those in, they'll be solid. And there's lots of other videos on here that go into detail on how to take these things apart. I didn't see one that addressed this specific issue, and it was a nightmare, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Thanks.